You may feel insignificant, and in some ways, that's accurate. The world doesn't revolve around you, and single-handedly, none of us can shape the course of major events. With intention, however, your influence can be far-reaching, long-lasting, and incredibly impactful. I recently heard a powerful illustration which goes like this. In a lifetime, the average person meets and directly influences in some way about 1,000 people. Each of those 1,000 also influence, on average, 1,000 people. That's 1 million people within 1 degree of your influence. That million times another 1,000 equals 1 billion impressions, just 2 steps from your direct influence. Now, modern communication and technology, various platforms and work products, life products easily amplify those numbers, meaning that can be far greater. So the question is, how can we live our lives in such a way that our intentions and impact can resonate 3 levels deep? And if you could, what would you share, perpetuate, and multiply? See, right now, your work and life carry the impressions of many others you've encountered and the echoes of those you've never met. We do this consciously by adopting words, beliefs, and behaviors we admire, and unconsciously through the osmosis of interaction. You also create impressions every single day. So what are they? Well, in the uncertainty of our times, you can't control the outcomes of what others will think or do, but you do control your intentions. So do you intentionally focus on what's negative, what you fear and hate, which leads to anxiety about the future? Do you express your disappointment? Do you example mediocrity and constant struggle? Do you demand attention and assistance? Or do you focus intentionally on the plus side, what you admire and love, which leads to aspirations for the future? Do you express your encouragement, example, excellence, joy, and fun? And do you provide value to those you meet? Which do you do? Well, the truth is we do both. We're human beings. But what are you right now most known for? And how can you improve? How would you do this? Well, here are 4 ways to amplify your influence. First, be consistent. What are you consistently putting out into the world in such a way that you are dependable? Be honest about what you know and where you've made mistakes. In this way, you become more trustworthy. If you want to be memorable so that others can pass along your ideas, you have to be distinct, unique in some way, exact, very specific, and succinct so people can remember and pass it on. And if you do these 3 things, then you will be more likable. And while that may not be the goal, we can all agree what is endearing is usually more enduring. See, I want you to bring all of you to all you do, and you'll increase the likelihood that some of your essence will resonate through others, the people you'll encounter and directly impact, as well as those you'll never know. Your life matters, so live as if you'll reach 1 billion. And until next week, stay off balance on purpose.